music. We've been tracking those sticks consensually. Okay, I just told Matt that it smells like strawberry glue. I am the master of confusion. Hi, hello, welcome to the stream. Today, we be cracking glue sticks with my humble guest, with DMCA in the background. Hopefully not. It's Sarah. Sarah, hi.
Hi.
Welcome to the Cult of Ed Wrestling podcast. Today we're going to be talking about how math works and what is your say for math.
Fuck math.
And okay, so Zero wants to fornicate math. Back to you at the station. Oh yeah, I forgot. I made him. He was originally red, and I made him blue. I forgot I did that. Hey, look, Sarah, I found your color.
Yes.
Do you want me to make him that color for you?
Yes. Yes.
You sure you want this color?
Yes, he's adorable.
You don't want black?
He's adorable.
You want blue and not black?
He's adorable.
This doesn't answer any of my questions.
Color what you want him to be.
Well, do you want this color? I'm asking what you want.
The pretty green. You know I'm always gonna choose the pretty green.
Is
I'm
this
a walking
pretty
Colgate
green or
ad.
is this pretty green? Which one?
No. Ew.
Well, which one's the pretty green? That has like blue to
That
me.
one, yeah.
That's
It's like
blue.
it's minty blue. It's minty blue green.
It's blue.
It is the same color, except not as bright as my Colgate self in Cult of Ed Wrestling.
Well, here you go. It's now friggin' blue, alright? You just had to say blue. You didn't have to, like...
Minty blue green.
It's... I regret everything already about this stream. Hi.
Okay.
Welcome to the delicious, I would say the delicious boy stream, but then that would be not including all the genders. What should I go? What the fuck is this poncho?
The delicious everyone stream.
The delicious people stream.
Now that sounds like cannibalism. We've come full circle.
I mean, I don't want to waste meat. Look at all of these ponchos, though. Do you like these ponchos, or do you not like these ponchos?
Honestly, it looks like a maternity ward outfit.
Wait, you're pregnant? Alright.
Yeah.
Congratulations. This is where I saw folk before. Let's do this again. You see what I'm good about colours he's teal to me. I don't know. I'm doing this again. Remember this guy?
Yeah.
Remember him? His intestines is actually showing. Can I cut it up?
I will. As soon as we get out of here.
Can I like cut up his intestines?
I mean,
Can I go snip snip on his intestines?
I'm pretty sure he's a hologram, so it may not let you.
Well, I mean like, you know, when I can. Also, I don't have any of my lightsabers. I can't crack any glow sticks.
I'll give you a show.
Man. How do I lock onto things again? I forgot the controls. Zero.
I don't know. I never played it to begin with.
Yeah, you knew the controls. You know it.
Google?
You're that supportive of a sister that you would know the controls even though you haven't played this game. Why am we just hearing praise the sun?
There's no one saying praise the sun. What the shit?
Hell Hydra.
Maybe you should
See anything about lock on? Oh, hold R3 and look around with the right analog stick to target lock enemies.
I love the music in the background here. Better not be the MCA music. I swear to God, I'm gonna get like freak fish. Oh, hello, spider. I'm not that. Really bad. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. Can you like get the fuck out of here? I do not. What the fuck is that freak fish thing over there? I'm gonna straight up murder you lot in a minute. I'm gonna commit genocide. Oh, why is there the big spider? Spartacus, hello. Hi, listen. I don't know if you know this, but my name is Jeffrey. Jeffrey ain't getting paid enough for this shit. Go away, go away, go away, go away. I don't give you consent. I'll smack that ass with my lightsaber. Fuck. No, no, don't kill the Jedi. Sarah.
Yes.
What on earth? First of all, what on earth did Jack put in chat? Because I don't know if that's supposed to be a vagina or if that's supposed to be something else.
Think about Solaire. It's praising the sun.
I never seen Solaire. I don't know who he is. Who is he?
The praise the sun guy, Dark Souls.
Yeah, I've not seen him ever.
Seriously?
Yep. Malk hasn't been anywhere near him, and I have not seen him.
Oh, he has.
Well, I've not been there now. When he's been around him. Because I haven't seen it. No! Stop it! Get out. You freaking freakfish. Freakfish Colosseum. I hate you. Why do you dodge my attack? Oh, you motherfucker! Right, where is the ball bag sack crack over here?
Jedi has yet to disappoint.
No.
He's big.
Come on then. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. In the name of Zero. Dongwood Zero.
What, weren't you the Dong Lord?
Oh, it's Dark Dongwood. Look at that fat tubble wobble over here. Tubble wobble. Hey spiders. Hey big booty spider, Spartacus. Why the fuck did you move back? Stop moving back, you freaking freak fish! Just die already, you pubic spider!
Pubic spider.
Look at it! Look at it! Look at his hair on its freaking ball back right here and tell me that doesn't look pubic. Look.
I cannot.
Look at it. Tell me. Tell me.
I cannot. Does look like ball hair.
Sit down, boy! Shove that little sword straight up your ass.
I believe you know our next challenge.
No, I don't know our next challenger. Where's our next challenger? This is where we soft locked before. Where's the next challenge? Oh, this guy. Fucking. This is the man that captured us last time. Remember him, sir?
Only vaguely.
Well, now his balls have been cut off. Too bad. I don't know. Why is there just a ship randomly crashing into this place?
To get you out of there, maybe.
Thank you, goodbye.
Woo! Escape!
We have escaped. Ed, Dark Souls, he's the Holy Knight. Ed insults a pretty... I can't read that, Sarah. Read it, please.
Innovative, maybe. Or inventive.
You're famous down there.
Edward's insults are pretty innovative. What, a walking vagina? Yeah, it's cool.
At least you're okay.
Yeah, a complication we could have avoided. Luckily, we found.
That's what.
We have another complication.
No, I'm not gonna finish
The
that
Empire
joke.
knows about Paul.
I don't know if Nikos is here, and I don't know if he wants to stay here in the joke.
Yeah, I looked
already
at
know
it
where it's
again and
going.
it looked like it might have been inventive instead.
Trilla.
Poor Widgren. Saying anything.
You told me.
I'm not saying anything bad about
Told me you
Widgren.
betrayed
What?
her to the
Did I
Empire.
insult Widgren? Did I call
No,
him
it
a
was
vagina?
just
Anything
how
to
much
jeopardize this mission.
the typos hate him.
Ah, okay.
She was my
My spelling. I mean, I think I already
You
have
should have
someone.
told
I
me.
don't know though.
We're getting an encrypted message from Kashyyyk.
I think I have. But I have already been taken. So.
Mari.
Cal. We found Tarful, and he is willing to meet you. But that's not all. The Empire overran our position at the refinery. Saw retreated off-world. Some of us have joined the Wookiee fighters in the forests. Be careful.
You too.
We gotta crack some glow sticks, man.
Later.
Later. You have her lead.
Okay, this is fine.
So do we not trust her?
Everything is gonna be fine.
Zero.
I really don't know.
You are my assistant. Hey, Mr. Free-armed jerk-off over here. Listen, you'll be great at a brothel. You can give 3 people hand jobs. Not 3 people, 4.
I mean, I figure it's
Lord,
He can
that
do
dude.
5 people in a row. I just realised that.
fine for
It's
it.
not any of your business.
He can give 1 head. Oh no, 6
think it's
people
my
actually.
business.
He can give 1 head. He can
And
give
we're
1
all in
from
this
behind,
together, aren't we?
and then he's got like 4 arms for the other lot. Zero.
Cal. I made a mistake. And I almost got you killed. I'm sorry. I mean, we all make mistakes, right? Well, maybe not you. Hey, why don't you cut her some slack? I'm not saying do it for me, but you two are the best thing that ever happened in my life. Before you came along, all I cared about was a tight hand on a stiff heater. That's a game term.
I know what it is.
Cal, life's not a game.
I hate the fact that that he needs
Before
to
you
have a
two,
shave.
All I cared about was myself. Easy money.
He needs a razor blade. Can I get my lightsaber and just cut his like beard that is like slightly poking out? Zero, why have you disappeared again?
Chat.
Oh, 100% the MCA. Also, best behavior. Okay, looks like I'm on best behavior for now. How much do you think Zero trusts anyone here? Always sleep with the needle. Always sleep with a needle under your pillow. Wait, what? Wait, is that what you do? You don't want me to turn on my mic right now as commercial music did big 100% DMC. Which music is that, sir? The car one day you drive around and it's like, let's get a lot of money. That tells me nothing, sadly. That's like every car commercial. Hey, you want to get some pimpin' chicks? Well, guess what? Go to this thing. Well, we're going out Rolls Royce. And then, like, you go and have to go over there, and then you can look like that you're going pussy, even though you don't have any because you're a lonely twat. Anyway, I don't know why I target Rolls Royce. It's probably like a shoe company and not a car company. But I'm just now looking at I'm just like looking at like zero thing.
Okay, I think we're safe for the moment.
I don't know why I just targeted Rolls Royce about it. Also, a knife under pillow or a gun would be imperative. Yeah, but then like, what if you stab yourself in the night?
Are you assuming I mean a sewing needle? Because I don't. I mean one of those super long injection needles that you can put anything in.
Kinky, I guess.
See,
Am
I
allowed
was
to say
thinking
that, or
about
that-
injecting acid into them, so...
Again, that's kinky. You just make a hole in them and then you can use them as a brothel doll.
Even after all the action you two bring,
Not the
I still
fun
get a
drug
thrill
kind of
watching
acid, the
games.
corrosive acid.
And as long as you keep
Yeah,
your
that's what I
habits in
mean.
check.
Oh yeah.
It
no,
can
of
make
course,
them have a
I'm
hole.
just a spectator. No gambling,
And then, you know,
nothing going on.
be good.
Yeah, we're talking
It'll be smooth inside and everything. Did that make you laugh, or was that just...
Yes.
I'm a dickhead. I'm sorry.
it is true, totally barbaric, but still
You are not a
kind of
unicorn.
entertaining. All right, kids, sit down. We're here.
But no matter what kind of acid you use, there will always be a hole, and it would not be a smooth one. A smooth, silky hole. That makes it sound like a spider's vagina. I now regret that. I don't want to know what burn fucks on like Undertale. Nah.
Normally, I wouldn't waste my time with
Whatever you say, dear Dahmer.
Joystick and Mari drew a map to your rendezvous point with
Why are you calling me a Dahmer?
A dear Dahmer.
I'm not.
It's okay, we're all furries here.
That's not one. Great. Now Woodgrin is questioning everything about me. Thanks.
No harm in being furry.
That's not.
Or scaly.
Let's head out.
What's scaly?
Milk. The lizard branch.
I thought that was just furry as well.
An abandoned patrol station. This is a dangerous area.
Am I
BD.
actually being dumb right now? And it's not what I thought it was.
What'd you think scaly was?
Just furry, but dragon version.
Yeah, that's right. It's the scaly version of dragon. Of furry.
I thought it was literally just they were both called the exact same thing because they are the exact same thing.
I mean, it counts.
Wait, does that
just
mean like Mount likes
scaly
to get
is
dressed
a
up as
separate
that
thing.
when? Oh, okay. I don't need that image.
I think that's more like
Yipper.
Yipper. I think Yipper's the more
Yipper?
extreme version. Furry, from what I
Oh.
understand, is just dressing up. It's the extreme version if you dress up and do those things and etc. Or if you do it
Yeah, I
to
wouldn't. There are levels to these things. Alright. I'm glad that Malk's not here because he'll probably hate me. For like questioning what it is. Either that or he would educate me. And I would like the educating bit and not the hating bit because I don't want to lose people. I've already lost some today. Potentially. I don't need to lose more.
You haven't. That's why they were concerned for you, because they still care. That's how you know you haven't lost someone, because they still care. If they didn't care, they wouldn't worry.
How the fuck do I get over there? Yeah, Malk would like kindly explain. It was either one or the other. And also anxiety brain. Because woo, I'm anxiety! Where the fuck do I need to go? I need to like...
If you get under that thing when it's still lowering, can it squish you to death?
Probably. Do I want to test that out? Probably not. Will I do it anyway? Yes, on moves. I'm gonna yiff this freaking rage. You failed, you failed, you failed, and you smell. You failed and smell. You smell and fail. Zero, they smell and fail. How do you feel about them smell and failing? Fuck! Zero, I made a failure.
I'm so glad you added another word to the end of that.
Why?
It would have been just left at fuck Zira.
You're my sister, not obviously gonna say. Also, I'm taken, I think, so like, nah.
Well, it doesn't mean you would be saying to do it to me.
Nobody better fuck my sister, otherwise I will punch. Unless
Punch him right in there, cum juice.
I wouldn't be that vicious, but yeah. Me protective of his sister. Sister shall not be harmed in such ways. As me know they are... Is it Ace, or is it not Ace?
You and him. We've almost got him.
Do what?
BD, I need help.
Is it Ace, or is it not Ace?
Is what ace or not ace?
Like, people who don't want sex at times.
Hey.
Yeah, it's ace for non-interest in sex.
Yeah, which is... there. Zero is best. Me... one... Zero thanks. Eventually. If that's alright. Stop shooting at me! I'm going to throw a freaking lightsaber up your anus.
And of course, hugs are welcome. I've said before that I could probably be led into an alley by a stranger with a promise of hugs.
Zero, don't actually make me worry about you like that.
Did I say I'm a cuddle slut? Literally in a Discord channel where it's called just Cuddles and Movies with Lydia and Kilster.
Yeah, but I don't want you to be led into an alley with the promise
Oh, and
of hugs.
Kermit.
Oh yeah, Kermit the Spunk. Okay, gotcha.
Absolutely renaming him that in my contact detail now.
Yeah, don't tell him like you got it from me. You can have that idea for free.
I
You don't
won't.
need to credit me. Unless if you want to, then go ahead. But
Cal, do you read me? Seer gave me your comp.
eat my ass.
Mari, are you okay?
I'm safe.
Eat my ass, Maury.
Unlike too many of the others.
No, actually,
Did
no.
Mariana
Don't.
give
I'm
you
not
a
gonna say that.
rendezvous coordinates?
She did.
Is it
I'm on my
Mari?
way.
Maurice?
We're just reaching them
Miranda?
now, but we can't stay long. The Empire's looking for us.
I'll be there as soon as I can.
Listen here, slug. I don't need to tolerate your shit. The only shit that I need to tolerate is zeros, and that's because I wanna. Unless if she actually takes a shit, and then I kinda don't want to see that. Did you know that someone recently sent me a picture of their shit? Like, why do people do that?
Maybe they thought you were into scat?
Yeah, but like, I don't want to see that. That's mentally scarring.
At least it's not 2 girls, 1 cup, okay?
I mean, someone did send me that also, but I never checked it out because I realised it was bad.
Stay close, BD.
So I'm sensible like that.
You can the fuck and zero me all you want, but I actually had to look that up when I was younger because I didn't know what it was at first. So I went through that entire video and then threw up.
Zero's just casually being zero. I got a door. I got a door. I'm actually useful at something. Are you proud of me? Probably not. Oh, no, Nikos. Listen, it's worse than the maggot, pussy girl. All right, no. Like, no. No, this is the-
It's
this
your
is
own
the
funeral
point.
if you do, base.
I'm swinging from the chandelier.
Did you see something? Jedi!
Die!
I've got him! Keep your head down!
Amen. 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 Amen.
It's way worse.
Amen. Amen. I suck at singing, so like, I'm sorry for
It's
making
not
people go
bugs,
deaf.
it's scat.
Keep your distance!
I mean, he might be into that. He might be into that with the nans. Maybe that's why he goes with the nans, because they don't control their bowels anymore. I think I just found out why Nico's like nans more, or grannies. Because they're old enough where their bowels stop working.
Oh god, let's not take that in the direction of scat.
Too late, I already did. I know I'm an asshole.
By the way, I'm gonna send you something for after Monkey Screech. I'm gonna send you something for after stream, so don't feel like you have to read the message now. It's going from Discord.
It's freaking Gatling gun, you freaking freak fish. You're freak fish. You better get out of here. You freaking freak fish, fault fish freak.
Now, BD.
Hey man.
Can't stand against me.
Why are you booping me with your booping stick? Boop power. Can you like not boop me with your boop stick? This is unconsensual. You're not an unconsensual booping.
Consensual pooping.
Remember, chat. You should never unconsensually boop someone.
Oh my god, that's horrible, Nia.
What?
Nia
Don't
says,
be
oh god, I
awesome.
just remembered. Recently with COVID, someone posted an image of 2 girls with the caption, "Attention. These 2 girls have been traced back to a massive COVID outbreak that started when they drank from the same cup. To learn more, Google 2 girls and 1 cup. I can only imagine how many old people fell for it." Oh god. Those poor old people. I agree with them all, that person is purely evil.
I like that person and I want to be friends with them.
It is brilliant, but it is evil.
Yeah, but I now want to be friends with them. It's making me want to be friends with them. Like, there ain't two ways of sugarcoating it. I want to be friends with them now.
Well, you sure can't sugarcoat the cup stuff.
Nia, how is everybody in chat? I don't know if I asked everybody in chat. Did I ask anybody? I don't know if I asked anybody. I don't feel bad if I didn't ask anybody. Sorry.
Mari, are you there? I'm almost at the Shadowlands, at the wreck of a walker.
Stop it.
Saw
Stop it, Sarah.
one out of the escape.
Is he with you?
Why am I killing everything but the slug? Hello, slug. Gregory says. Really?
You're killing everything but the slug because everything else is in more immediate danger.
Oh, can you like not? Come on, mate. I dare you. Freaking
Face
dare you,
says pain. Whitgren says doing okay. Nika says pretty good, doing some cool stuff.
Hey, BD.
And stream elements is being stream elements. Try not to.
I'm dying. Fuck.
Try not to.
Oh, this is gonna happen anyway. Fuck. Stop it. Oh my god, can you like not fucking do that? No. This is illegal. You're legally illegal. Stop it. You can't shoot me. I'm the gingerbread man. Wait. What the fuck? Was that all
What
about?
the?
Huh?
What the hell?
Dude, I'm confused. Hello! You miss. You hit a tree. I am the tree.
You went through it.
Alright, pain? Why are you in pain? Okay, pretty good. Doing stuff from school. Pretty great. Gonna go back on Dark Souls later because I'm craving. Since I finished the full strength build. I mean, when the force is the facing is a power. What? Say what? Why is there fucking like a bunch of people? No, with a spider!
Ooh.
Why is there a spider? No!
Why does it have the ability to bite your throat out?
And you killed the spider first! You freaking freak fish!
I would suggest running from the spider if you don't have to fight it.
I'm shaking, I'm shaking, I'm shaking. Shaking. Shaking, I'm shaking, I'm shaking, I don't like it, 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 I don't like it.
Run from it if you don't have to fight it.
Where the fuck do I need to go? I hate life, I hate life. Can I just say no to life anymore? Ah!
Say no to spiders.
I have literally
Well,
one
you
pixel
said no
of
to
health.
life.
Please, 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 I'm begging you, I'm begging you, I'm begging you, Lord Beatrice the Third or the Fifth. I'm begging you. Where the freak do I need to go? There's literally nowhere I can go. There's literally nowhere I can go. It's the gazebo. Gazebo. Wait. Gazebo.
I think you were probably supposed to roll on that thingy. Slide, fly, whatever. Face says between Firebro and assorted other issues, pain is a given right now. Fun to watch you guys, though. Yeah, zipline, that's the word. Thank you, Whitgren.
I went on the zipline. You know when I say I don't like this game for some of its glitchiness? I did everything I was supposed to attach to that zipline and it didn't work. And I think it's bullshit. Just a little bit, you know?
Wee bit, yeah.
Okay.
No survivors! Shoot
I'm gonna freaking force push you off the edge of the cliff. Fuck you.
Nice execution.
Who? Ah! Okay. So have I done anything wrong? For legal reasons. You like?
Toss me one, BD.
We better end this
Thank
fast.
you very much. Can you like stop attacking me with your freakfish gun? I hate everything. This is not in America. This is a freaking. Can you stop? I'm going to die again.
What the shit was that stomach bullshit?
I fucked up my own command by only putting the exclamation point and not the words.
What'd you want to put in?
I was gonna hug him. I was gonna give him a big juicy boy hug. You know, when he squeezes me, the juices will come out. And you'll feel comforted.
There you go, though.
It's like milking. Instead, it's just like that's how it works, right?
Hey, he's above us.
I love the. I don't know if like this is weird or not now, but like I love the fact that someone on like I think Twitter or like Reddit just posted like just be thankful or like just I don't know what the exact words are, but like just be thankful that the person who had to invent milk went up and touched a cow's tit and drank it. And I was just like, that's like my favourite tweet ever because it is true. It's like my favourite thing ever.
Now try not to jump off this time.
Tried not to jump off last time, but then these I'm going to fucking murder you. Die!
What was that thing about stunning them again, Widgren? Or was that only functional on the other enemies and you had to do just the force push here?
I am swinging from the chandelier. From the chandelier. I suck at everything. Fucking. I am useless right now.
Hey, you didn't get hit.
Okay, There's gonna be a spider that appears, and I really don't like it. I'm gonna miss this trap. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Hello, Senior Dungeon Turtle the Fifth.
He says, Ed, the king of the jungle, watch out for that tree. And Widgren reminds you that force push is useful for this type of stuff, especially in this area.
I'm meditating.
Okay, Widgren says, force stop versus the black troopers for free damage also works on most enemies. You can also use force pull to yank enemies off their platforms.
Okay, so you're telling me to yank them enemies? Alright, gotcha.
And to jerk the enemies off.
You gotta move your hand up and down in a wrist-like motion, and then you'll do well, alright? And it's alright to get message. What the fuck am I doing with my life, Sarah?
Alright, BD?
Streaming.
Exactly.
What is it, BD?
Grab their cum holders. Yes. That, oh my god, no. Do I want to say that out loud? Do I want to say that?
Yes.
I want to say it out loud. If I say it out loud, I wouldn't, will it offend people? It probably.
Say it loud and proud. Grab their cum holders.
Cum holders just sounds like where you put your cup in someone's vagina. Like, hold on, hold this, and then just put it in there. It's like a cup holder, but
Isn't
instead
that
it's for,
a
like...
deposit, though? It's more like a bank.
Well, no, because it's like you're holding... You know, like the cup holders that you get in the car? It's just that, but a vagina. So you just put the cup in there.
Yeah, but at that point it's more like a bank, especially if it's someone who can get pregnant, then they're your little sperm bank. They're your spank bank.
Well, I meant like a cup, not anything else.
The little giggle there was adorable.
What do you mean? I'm not adorable. Why are you saying I'm adorable? I'm not.
I mean, my Discord alias for Ed's chat is something like Queen of Lewd. Why wouldn't I think about this before? And yes, Nikos, like personals for me.
I don't like that. Hate life. Hate life. Hate life. Hate life.
Oh, nice. These jumps on 50% of food to catch prey. Explains the Jogon fruit smell. Pretty creepy, though.
I don't like it. Sarah, I don't like it.
Run away.
I don't like it. I don't care that it sounds weird. You're gonna have to deal with it.
Oh, you're gonna have to deal with me saying it was a monkey screech.
Shoot him down.
I don't want to go into the... Hey. Gotta forgo there. I'm fighting against the black one.
Challenge me.
Fight.
This one's mine.
Can you like stop with the freaking menagerie that you're doing right here?
This is it. Hurry and get him.
I'm going to
Someone else take
freaking
him
murder
down.
you.
I need a stim, BD.
Show me your skip. That's for you.
Can you like... Thank you.
Also, you have a hydrate when you get a chance.
Why is the plant still coming at me? Why is the plant still coming at me? I don't like... Zara, this is fucking creepy.
It's kind of creepy.
That, I don't like it. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? No, no, no! Some weird hentai shit. I don't want to
Climb for your life.
Get those red erect plants away from me. Oh, why does it have to be a spider thing? Why does it have to be a spider thing that I can I'll go away from hentai and then I'll go towards spider.
Right here, BD.
If it helps, you can just think of it as a hairy ball sack. It really does look like one.
No, because now I'm gonna think it's a hairy spider ball sack and I don't wanna like get fucked by a spider. That's the least attractive thing, alright? Like, if you want to get fucked by a spider, more credit to you, alright? And then Burn wants Muffet from Undertale to be, like, eat him, but, like, still. I was like, Burn, alright? He's my brother. He's weird. In a good way.
We're all weird in a good way somehow here. That's why we all get along so well.
No, I'm weird in a bad way. I make people uncomfortable.
Nah, it's still weird in a good way.
Can you stop it, son? I did not give you
Nia.
They can't breach our choke point!
Giggity choke.
Retreat! We'll cover you!
Choke me, daddy. I fucked up.
Ever seen a place like this before? Me neither.
You still have a
hate
hydrate.
everything right now. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm terrible, I keep on forgetting. Zara, you need to tell me off.
Hydrate, bad boy. Naughty little brother. And I know it's coming. Do not chat.
Yeah, please do not. I don't need people thinking I'm shagging my sister, let alone my brother. Someone actually thought me and Byrne were dating in Brett's server. Once. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, still adorable.
What? That people thought that we were dating?
Yeah, because y'all get along so well. It's adorable.
Yeah, but I'm not dating anyone.
I know, but it's still adorable because y'all get along so
Because,
well.
well, he's my brother. Why
Exactly.
shouldn't I get along with him? He's my brother.
Exactly, but that's so why it's adorable, because you do get along so well.
Yeah, but... yeah, I don't understand your logic here. Like, oh, it's adorable that people think you're dating even though you're brothers. It's like, what?
Because it's a compliment to how well you get along.
Ah, okay.
You still live?
Yeah.
Good.
Why was that just pulsating there? I don't like the fact that that just pulsated right in front of me.
Looks like it's gonna hatch something.
If it's spiders, I quit this game. Malk specifically told me to buy this and then I suffer, basically.
To be fair, he never made it that far.
I like how Malk, like, actually recommends this and it's like, you've not gotten this far.
Well, to be fair, there are some games that I don't like that I would recommend to people because it would be their type of game while it's not mine.
I guess, but it's just like, oh, okay. I don't know why you're recommending me it. Because it's like, I don't know.
Hang on.
Is that? It's him!
Ooh, new skill point.
Keep trying to wacky inflatable arm tube man me and I'll freaking freak fish her, that's what I'm saying. Where do I need to go? Okay, I needed to not
Point a slug.
kill everything. Then go in here. I hope Malk's alright.
So far as I can understand.
Is Tan alright also?
That's where we're supposed to meet Tarkin.
Yeah, she's gonna go to bed in a little bit. She said she has stuff to do later.
Okay.
But I did forward you a message from her when you get done with streaming.
Okay.
Apparently,
Hello,
not being able to
Wookiees.
talk isn't just affecting Malk today.
Glad you made it. This is Chieftain Tarful.
I'm on a mission from Master Eno Cordova. He was looking for a Zepho artifact. Finding it could help save the Jedi.
Cordova
Oh,
had
hello,
wisdom at the
kiddo.
top of the origin tree.
Hi, Mila.
You should seek answers there.
It's massive. I don't even know where to start.
Well, you might be able to find a way up through its root system.
Zera's
Most of
happiness
it's underwater.
instantly goes up
You'll
whenever
need
she
this
sees
breather.
an owl. Hello, kitty.
Petting an animal can literally change my day from miserable bullshit to yay.
Thank
It's the
you.
power of animals.
What will you all do now?
The only thing we can. Keep fighting.
Good luck. Hope we meet again.
Yes, hugs and cuddles are also welcome for that, yes. He looks like someone kind of fucked up Brute's design, doesn't he, Nia?
I had to quickly check something in Discord.
He looks like someone had diarrhea on the Grinch.
Basically me.
They then.
Wait, why did you just change the pronouns?
Because Neo's kind of right. We don't know what it is, so they look like someone had diarrhea all over the Grinch.
I'm on top of the slug! I am the slug! I don't know where I need to go? Question mark? Yeah. Yeah. I need to know where I need to go. So I need your brain. I need you to have a big brain right now.
If you need my brain, you're a foot out of luck. I haven't one.
Slim BD?
You
Someone
have
else.
got one.
Someone else has my brain cell for the day.
Oh.
Which one of you is the culprit, by the way? Who has my brain cell?
Ooh! Box.
Since we share them.
Wait, will I just drown eventually?
I think you have an underwater breather.
Take a look.
Scan.
Or at least
the
it looked
Ishweed
like you got one.
Always finding stuff.
Ishweed with freeze. Scan.
Very nice.
When he really hurts. Tell Malk to give it back to you. Need you with it. Why does it look like it's drip? Why is it squirting?
Because it's squirting, apparently.
I'm guessing Poison Ivy is on her honeymoon. I'm going to eat your freaking ass. Die.
They won't stop until everyone's wiped out.
Ah!
I need some help. Oh, great timing. Come on, BD.
Okay, told Malk I have been told to request my brain cell back for a while. It needs it to do smart things in the stream.
Did you actually message him that?
Yeah, of course.
Fuck's sake, okay. I hate some levels. Oh, why is there now the hentai plant coming after me? Hello.
Hi, hentai plant.
Listen, I stopped doing what Zero Fantasy is, alright?
Look, you say you
Why
want to
is there
buy a
more?
Cthulhu one time.
Those
What?
things give me the creeps.
I said you say you want to buy a Cthulhu one
Whoa,
time.
strong words coming from you.
Never live it down.
Wait, wait, I didn't know that you actually did that. Wait, what?
No, I want to. I want one of everything they have. Part of my collection.
Oh, okay, I thought that you meant like... I was like, I really didn't want to know that about my sister and her habits. Her spare time.
Hey, I told you I'm gonna arrange them nice on a shelf so everyone who sees them can come in and be mortified.
Yeah, but at least you won't be using them, that's one thing.
Exactly. That doesn't mean I don't still want them for a collection.
Yeah, well, I didn't... I thought that you meant... It's fine, sir, be innocent.
I don't think anyone has ever accused me of being innocent before. You might be the first.
I'm your first, and we're your last.
But you heard it here. I can now claim to be innocent and none of you can disagree with me.
Only in this department, though.
Literally the department that I make my biggest business.
What, my chat?
Lewd.
No. Okay. I feel like an old man.
Hmm?
It's all for this shit. My knee's really hurting. I might need to go and get my knee brace undone.
If you can pause safely, I don't know if you can, it might be a good idea to get it sooner than later.
Do you think the Empire would have come after Kashyyyk so hard if we hadn't intervened? The Jedi are supposed to be symbols of hope, but I led the Inquisition here. Mari and Tarful put their trust in me. Did I just endanger them again?
Look, Mr. Jeremiah wannabe motherfucker. Shush. Right, am I gonna run off and quickly go and get my knee brace? You go and chat with the chat.
Will do. Insert Jeopardy music here. And as soon as he gets back, best behavior. Yes. Yes, I do. Why? The public speaking thing is weird. Not very comfortable with talking to a lot of people, but can memorize lines in a play and feed them to people, and that's not a problem. Have to write down what I'm going to order at a restaurant and then recite it, or preferably have someone else read it off for me. Yeah. No way I could do streaming by myself.
Okay, hi.
Welcome back!
I was enjoying listening to you. I was like, oh, this is chatting. So
Oh,
cool.
like your little eavesdropping singing thing.
What, you don't
Sneak up
like
for
me,
water.
like, listening?
Go off for water and be like, okay, I'll be back, and then just don't let me know. Like, you.
No, I have wireless headphones, so I can just mute myself whilst going down to places. I don't want to think you want to hear people, like, talking about, you know, nails and stuff.
Show me your skill.
Am I right or am I wrong?
You little weasel.
I was listening to you, and it's like, oh, you're actually chatting to people, and it's so adorable, and it's like, yeah. Liked it.
Weasel.
How about big
It is a
words
lie
you
to
have? No, it's amazing! You should sing!
Yes, I did, Base.
I had to
I
sing
know
on
it's a lie
stream.
now.
No, what? What?
Base,
What did
I
you say?
said you thought you were. Did. It's a lie.
It's gonna be a fucking spider jumping at me. Oh, okay.
Hey, it's not a spider.
Who are you?
Of course, I was gonna laugh if it opened up and there was one.
A Bracca scrap rat playing Jedi. I told the Grand Inquisitor you wouldn't be stupid enough to show your face here again, especially after we wiped out that feeble resistance. Love it when I'm wrong.
Yes, opened
they just
5
got
different apps before I finally opened the right one.
Yeah. But yeah, I like your voice. Yeah, you got a nice singing voice, and I have to sing in front of people, like last stream, so you can't even complain. What the fuck was that
Again, I
seaweed?
saw what just happened? And yes, I can't complain. I saw how it affected you.
No, it didn't.
You were
Okay, how did
nervous
it affect me
AF.
then? Yeah, and you lot forced me to do it, so...
There we go. You didn't have to sing for it.
Well, no, the punishment was chosen by chat, and chat chosen...
Did.
I did what you lot told me to do. How can I be in trouble for doing something which you lot wanted? I am the man of the people. I am the new Bob Ross. What the fuck?
That looks fun. That looked less fun. What?
Yeah, basically. Okay, so I overshot it. So the game... So this is what I mean by the game being dog shit, by the way. In some of the parts. Alright, you sound like you're in pain.
No, that was clearing throat. We have the door open and allergies are killing me.
No, don't die. You know, die first.
Too late. I is the dead. Ugh.
No. Alright, I die with you.
Resurrect his.
Resurrect your ass as well. We live together, we die together.
On second thought, she lists us to their transmissions.
There you are. Nia.
Mia? What are you talking? Please stop.
Oh god, that sounds so bad.
What are you doing to her?
Sounds even worse when you consider my chat persona is a puppy and she's a dog.
What are you doing?
Apparently humping, I guess.
That's not what I even meant, but okay. Now scarred.
Hey, what can I say? You
Did
and
not-
me, baby. Nothing but mammals.
I don't... Should I tell Poppy? I don't know. Actually, no, Poppy still probably hates me at the moment.
She doesn't.
You don't know that.
I do, because she wouldn't have been concerned about the departure if she did. And by the departure, I mean the thing she sent me that I pasted to you about what she said. I don't know how candid you want to be about it, so I'm leaving it personally quiet.
Yeah, I still think that she's mad at me.
Upset, but not really mad anymore. Concerned and upset.
Maximum force intake. I feel like I'm actually about to like fully upgrade everything because it seems like everything's fully upgradable.
Maximum force intake. Okay, so you've become the BDSM person. You are now the masochist. Congratulations.
Just got extra syringes, but okay. I have become a druggie.
Make sure there's no acid. Where on earth? Friends.
You're okay.
Yeah, looking for Nia on Neo G to do something. What's with the pterodactyl?
I am the pterodactyl and the tree.
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl.
For generations, the Wookiees made a pilgrimage to the top.
These
Tree.
screeches are great,
Guided
says Nikos. Yeah, it is. Friends.
Seekers want to get the job they're after. We've been learning custom and engineering skills like networking to get there faster. No matter your goal, learning new skills that they do.
The mammal's thing has scarred me for life because now that's just stuck in my head.
You're welcome.
I hate it. I genuinely hate it. I want to gouge my eyes out whenever I
At
think
least I
about it.
didn't send you WAP.
WAP.
Yeah.
I mean, Nico's named a wrestling company WAP, but I do a series on, which is WAP Wrestling. Which has like 3 females in it, I think.
Oh wow.
No. What? Oh. There.
You know, I just thought if it has mostly males, it could still be WAP. It would just be wet ass penis.
Wet ass dick. Yeah, that was what I was thinking.
Dudes get laid a lot.
That's why in the Discord server, Nikos' name is now business partner or of Map Wrestling. If you haven't seen the Discord, I gave him an official title for WAP Wrestling. So Granny
Adulated.
Lover. I need to do more Bannerlord and stuff again. I just onto it. Would people be interested in a PC stream again with me being very quiet because I don't know how the fuck audio works, especially with my headset and PC apparently being dog shit?
Yes, for me. How about y'all?
Shh. We don't know if it's friendly. That's the thing that took down Demet's sister.
Nia says yep. Nikos says yes.
The fuck happened to my guy?
Drugs. It's the only thing I can think of. You popped one and
Heroin.
inhaled drugs.
Get up. Try again.
I'm a kid again.
Just keep failing, Master.
Good. Keep failing. Keep getting back up. That is the only way to succeed. Do not allow yourself to be weighed down by ego and pretense.
I hate the fact that
Let
they
go
have
of
that
what you
thing on
fear
the
to
side of
lose
his
and
head.
Rise up. Now.
Like you see that string right by his head.
What?
I hate
Like
it.
his hair?
Yeah, I hate it. I want to cut it off.
Good. Now reach my position. You can do it.
Great, I unlocked the ability to do double jumps. Fuck!
Perhaps I chose the wrong pattern.
Shut up!
I've only
You just went, perhaps I'd chosen the wrong paddle one.
It is a weakness your enemy.
Just gotta keep getting deep. As long as we get back up, we're still in this fight.
Like
Finally
that
back to
little
where we
head.
finished before Master T'Pol died.
I like the rat tail on the side of their head. I hate it. I want to fucking cut it off with the rest of his genitalia for even deciding that he has that hairstyle. Like, no. I fucked up. Sarah, I messed up at life.
There are redos.
Fucked up. I didn't fuck up. Yep. Okay then? What do you mean by okay then? Hello, Wyvern.
Think we can help it?
We don't need a help. I'll be fine on its own.
I understand.
What's wrong with the comet?
This tree connects the core of the planet to its
Besides being hilarious.
And then that means I'm just doing my job for once.
There is no for once in this, it's just plain hilarious.
Allegedly.
Huh, suck it, King Yo.
What?
I hate
Explain.
to see which King Yo Shikigami. It freaking heals and attacks.
Wait, so you're
Finally
playing a
killed
game
it.
right now?
From the Clone Wars. The war never ended here. Everything we did any of it matter?
Sarah, this game is bullying me. Okay. Sarah. Sarah's gone. She has evaporated.
Oh shit! I didn't realize I accidentally muted it. I'm here. I said you made it. You barely made it.
Wow, having no faith in me again.
I have every faith in you, but you made it to the very edge of that wall of vines. You barely made it. That was nearly dead. And as I've said before, I have every faith in aspects of you.
Yeah, the ones where I fail.
Or succeed, it depends on the situation.
Okay, what aspect?
Yes, Nia.
That's not helpful!
At the moment, the aspect of... Well, that answered it for me.
Shut the fuck up. It's...
If you don't want to know, don't ask.
It's okay. We're not here to hurt you. We're friends, understand?
Hello, blue-blooded creature.
It's okay.
This thing looks adorable.
Which one looks adorable? The robot or the...
Yes.
No shit, that's what's wounded the animal! If it's metal and sticking out of
It's
it!
gonna hurt, okay? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm gonna have to pull it out. Actually, it's out. Oh, we just injected it into the bird.
Here you go.
What did you inject into the bird? A painkiller?
It's the least we could do.
Yeah, the thing that I use to heal myself.
Oh.
Look, it's splooged over here.
Sploogy.
It blooged. It blooged.
Blooged. He says cocaine, the best medicine.
What?
Nia says cocaine, the best medicine.
I mean, that's what the doctors used to give people in the 90s.
They also used to put it in Coca-Cola.
Which is why you
It's
like
probably, it's probably a very good thing they don't anymore. I would be absolutely dead by now. So many overdoses.
The fucking bird lied to me.
Did you fall off the bird?
No, I fell through the bird.
The bird didn't
The bird
want
doesn't
you.
exist. You have to press a button in order to actually get on the bird.
The bird didn't exist.
Yep.
There's still so much the Empire hasn't touched.
Oh god, you got lied to by a bird.
I couldn't even stand on the bird. I just fell through. It was just like I went through his stomach, out of his anus, died. I got shitted out with a bird.
Nico says, why did I come back to drugs? Because we gave the bird drugs.
Because we gave the bird the crack cocaine that Zero be making at the brothel on the side, and the next thing you know, like,
Gaming night?
Wait, no, should I say that or should I not?
I mean, you can. It's not like my brothel exists yet. You're not gonna harm its reputation.
If you put, like, cocaine in your vagina, right, and then someone eats it,
You'll probably die
they'll
of an
get high
overdose.
off pussy?
You'll probably die of an overdose almost immediately if you put it in there, because there's very little to keep your body from absorbing it when it's going straight to muscle.
True. But I
But
would
yeah, you
say, if
probably
someone
would
else
get
was
high
eating it,
off
would
pussy
they
that
be
way.
getting high off of your pussy?
Yeah, probably. Your pussy crack.
Let me see. Yeah, let me see.
Also, I apologize immensely for the chat. Oh yeah, I forgot. Zero already got high like twice.
Legally too.
Yeah, I'm scared.
At last, I found my quarry. The astrium, used by the Zephyr sages millennia ago. I hold in my hand a piece of galactic history. Oh, I will never be able to thank Tarful enough. Do you know what this means, my friend? No need to return to Dathomir. Darkness clouded every attempt at finding the astrium inside Kujit's tomb, but the Force has provided a new path.
Kujit's tomb.
We'll go to Kakoshi's tomb. We've got to go to Suzuki-gun. Crackhead baby, what the fuck? Zero. You can't speak.
Fuck! I had it on mute again! Nico said, I just imagine putting drugs in there while there's already a baby in there, so that's why the crackhead baby thing. I had it on mute for the DMCA commercial. I just forgot to unmute.
Well, the bird's dead.
No, the bird!
Come on, let's go, big fella wubba jubba
I don't know
lubba.
what's got second sister thinking you're so important. She likes her souvenirs.
Make him pay for the bird.
I'm not in it for the memories, and honestly, you're not worth my time. So let's make this quick.
Alternatively, bird, come back up and eat it. Hey, little Adonis. Hi, baby doll. Oh, you decided to come stay with Mama. He's a good boy. Yes, he is.
Quick one.
Good boy.
Barely noticed.
Sit down, boy!
Oh, him needing the cover.
Not bad for
Get that helmet off.
What about for a Jedi?
Is there a difference?
Oh, you got a double lightsaber? You think that you're slick? Well, guess what, slick? I am the slick. Spam it!
Oh.
What the fuck was that?
I didn't know you could use them as boomerangs.
Oh. I'm gonna hit you with that gaping eye, you know me, in a minute. Is there a special on the menu? Gaping hyena meat.
Don't forget, it's gotta be burned or it's not really my special.
No, why did I do that?
Right here, BD.
No!
Over here, we're not done.
Oh, you testicle fudge nuts. Come on, then. Why can I not hit you?
So remember earlier when I said I texted Malk that I needed my brain cell back? He finally replied, "Never! Liquid Smeagol Arse protein shake!"
You gonna hit me? Come on!
Nia says there's a comic where Vader, after crashing on an alien planet, kills a giant dragon-like beast the size of a mountain, and the inhabitants of that world start praising him as the Dark Knight.
Let's finish this!
No. I gotta parry him, I think. Or her. Bay. I don't know your genders, I didn't mean to misgender you if I have. No! I'm still standing!
You're still alive!
Still alive!
Time to find
Come on, Aspect! Aspect of...
Fuck.
Failure. My gosh, you're a happy little boy today, Adonis. It's my good boy. I'm enjoying my hero cover. Huh? He says you were still alive. Now you're corpse. Good boy. Mommy's little prince. Why?
My soul's back! Thank you! Oh my god, he's got full health again.
Well, so do you.
Doubting yourself?
No, I'm not. I don't want to deal with your fucking bullshit. There's a difference between us.
It's nothing.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking shove this lightsaber so far in your ass.
Take the Dark Souls approach. One hit, run away. One hit, run away.
thing is, I can't actually do anything to it. Like normally. Okay, spam. Oh, of course, you can fucking block me strong attack. Fuck off. I'm gonna try to parry as much as I can. Okay. No! No! Okay, you got the double sabers now.
I'm going to attempt to pronounce that name, and I make no promises. Nia
says...
says...
if I parry that, it actually hurts him. Alright.
Nice.
Or her.
Nia says, but look on the bright side. If you keep dying, you might turn into a Force Ghost like Yoda and... Qui-Gon Jinn? Jinn?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
I think I know the face to go with the name, but I don't know how to say it.
We're not done.
You and me ain't nothing but mammals and die. Yes, I did just make a reference to it. I absolutely hate it.
See, you don't hate it that much.
I do. Look, I'm being Mal right now. Mal was a Jedi.
Qui-Gon Jinn? Thank you.
Barely noticed. Pathetic. Not happening.
Nia, give me your luck.
Tired already?
Nia, how's your
Yeah.
luck running?
0.
Yes?
Need your luck.
I believe in you. This time the aspect of success.
Ah!
Nia gives you
my
his
God,
luck.
why the fuck am I losing everything? Oh my god, I'm pressing B and everything. I'm going to die. I'm actually going to die. No! Excellent! Come on, please, please. Oh my god, look at my health! Look at my health! Look at my health! Look at my health!
It's over.
Woo!
Being an Inquisitor taught me no setbacks.
He used all your luck, Nia. That's why you'll never have any
You've
more.
already lost yourself. A limb's easy. You know, I was a Jedi. It'd be fun to bring you in. Watch you crush like the rest of us! Oh, angers you. Just wait till the isolation, torture, mutilation, and your threats! I won't let you touch them! You can't stop the Empire!
I can stop you.
Cut off the ever hand. Okay, great, you just pushed them off the edge of the cliff. That doesn't really kill them.
An Inquisitor.
Also, fuck you, Nia, for saying miracles do happen. I'm good anyway. Also, the bird's back.
You were dead.
The bird! It lived!
Glad you're okay. We should get back. See her in Greaser.
Really does look like a feathered chicken. Defeathered.
Nom it.
Nom nom nom. He says, I mean it in a good way, Ed. You saw your health. It was basically half a pixel.
That is true.
Mob Gamer ZZ22 says this game is great. I've finished it 4 times. And Nia adds, what else could I call that but a miracle?
But also this game is liquid ass at the same time. I don't like some of those things in this game. Ooh, okay, I unlocked another thing. What's this? Increases all lightsaber damage. Well, I kind of want to do that now.
Might shorten your fights.
Yeah.
Nico
Where
says,
do I need to go?
someone would still like liquid ass, and he's probably not wrong.
Squirt ass, did he say?
Liquid ass. Nia adds, you've heard of Metal Gear Liquid Ocelot, now get ready for Star Wars Liquid Ass.
Wait, is that an actual thing?
Which thing, the liquid ass or the liquid ocelot?
Well, liquid ass is what I say, so liquid ocelot would be the question. I broke my ankle.
Actually, it looked like you didn't break anything. The water saved you.
Yeah, but I've landed flat back first after diving with something high into water. It feels like fucking concrete.
Nia says, Liquid Ocelot is an enemy in the Metal Gear franchise, yes.
Is it actually like a liquid version of Ocelot? Because I know Ocelot is a character, because I played Metal Gear like Phantom Pain. So is Liquid Ocelot just like a liquid version of him? Because in that game as well, you have like fucking a fire demon and like ghost people, so like anything can happen in that game.
Having never played any of those, I didn't know there were actual liquid things in there like that.
What's that, BD?
Well, no, I don't think they're actually liquid, but like, I know that there is some like magical things. Like, there's a child with a gas mask that sets everything on fire, and there's like a demon that absorbs bullets in Metal Gear Phantom Pain in like the start of it. I would stream that game, but the problem is I don't know how to reset my save file. And also, I don't know if Twitch will allow me to because DMCA music isn't there. It is optional, but there
you could
is
silence
DMCA
the entire
music.
thing like you have with this one and play it that way.
Yeah, because I listening to Take On Me, like, you know that song, like
yeah.
Yeah, it's like that song. No.
Well, see, you could silence the audio on that game and play it like you are this one. That would work. That is absolutely not how zip lines work.
Well, we upgraded it, so then we could do that. Hello, you rocket launcher bastards, go away. Getting shreked by spiders. Okay, maybe I am gonna get shreked by a spider in a minute.
Let's check it out.
No, I know why it's Liquid Ocelot, Nia. I know exactly why. You know how cats can turn into liquid when they don't want to be somewhere? They just kind of spill out of places? Well, Ocelot's the type of cat, right? So maybe he's good at getting out of stuff.
That's not why.
I can get through.
That's the reason I'm accepting.
Hey, BD, let's go.
But that's not the actual reason.
Still the reason I'm going with.
Oh, you're wrong, Sarah.
Can't say it for 100% because you haven't heard what's right.
Yeah, but I've played the games and I know what Ocelot is, so a liquid version of Ocelot might just sound like a corrupt version of him. Also, Hideo Kojima added himself in Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain. Wasn't Hideo Kojima the person that also had like someone giving birth in the trailer and had like a camera in someone's uterus? Just looking it up.
Actually, I had got distracted and looked up Liquid Cat first. But now, what was the other thing?
Nah, don't worry.
Kojima. Kojima vagina. That's the only words I remember.
That's not what I meant. In fact, that's not even remotely what I said.
That's the only thing I remember. And you won't repeat it, so that's all I have to go with.
Sarah.
Ed?
Sarah, no.
It chose to say snake and stupid were the bad words, Nia.
Double jump. Fuck. I've been fubber knocked.
Never fucked. Death.
Okay.
BD, take a look. What's that, BD?
No, you can't, apparently.
What? Wait, what happened? Is Nia okay?
Nia got mad that it blocked the other thing for saying stupid and snake for some reason, and decided to say, so I can say fucking shit-ass muncher but can't say stupid, and no, apparently you couldn't say fucking shit-ass either. It just doesn't like you today, man.
I apologize for Twitch harassing you, Nia. You'll get paid in full compensation, and the compensation is going to be photos signed from Malk.
Misread that as mutants.
You will have photos of Malk signed by Malk as a reward, as he is the star attraction.
Sudden movement unforeseen. You will regret that.
He says, as long as Switch pays for them, I'll take it. Oh, screw word censorship.
I mean, technically Twitch will pay me my sub money. So if I use the sub money to pay Malk to give you signed autographs and then ship them to me so that then I can ship them to you, and Twitch pays for it out the sub money that they usually give me, technically they're paying for it. Which, by the way, Zero, you're fucking nuts about.
What?
The money that you've been giving me recently.
And?
I'll see you, Jedi.
No.
I'm still gonna do it.
Are you joking? You're gonna get like Good question, a minute. There's two of them. I don't know why these people keep on trying to attack me, but do you want? I need to figure out how many subs I actually have now.
Good question. Google.
What do you mean, Google?
And repeat 22 sub count. Oh. Well, Google has nothing to say. And also, you have a redeemed 3 positive things.
About?
Just 3 positive things about the game.
We get a stream up with 0. The game I get to do with 0. It's a Star Wars game, so people be having an orgasm over the fact that it's a Star Wars game because the fandom for this game is amazing. And it's made by EA, and they make perfectly good games that have no faults whatsoever and are reasonably priced.
3 positive things, not 3 lies.
Wait, no, you don't count as a lie.
Okay, not 2 lies.
Inquisitors? Trilla. Second sister.
You eating blue meat?
She's gone for now, but she's still chasing us.
Blueberry flavor.
I defeated the ninth sister.
Cal, when I was captured by the Empire, I resisted.
Come on, 2 more good things.
I swore to myself that I would die before I would talk. But then this dark shadow came. And he was worse than any nightmare I could have imagined. And I still fought. But in the end, I came apart. And I gave them Trilla. And I know there's
this person keeps on seasoning their thing. Like, they've been seasoning it for the past minute.
Save the others on the hologram.
Okay, look. The ninth sister said something about becoming an Inquisitor like...
He's a salt lover, what can he say?
Inevitable. But you went through the same thing she did.
Still doing it too!
Cal. It's okay, Seer. We'll find Cordova's holocron.
They don't make a joke about how salty that is, so help me.
Hey! Get your lasers off my legs.
Maybe he's American.
I mean, the thing did just try to scan it.
All right, where to next, BD?
How much fucking salt do you need? And he's trying to copy a Denny's, Neil.
MILF Danny's Butcher.
He always wanted to explore the whole galaxy.
And did you?
That's the only reason why I know Denny's existed was because someone said MILF Denny's on the stream.
But I hit a limit. To him, there was no limit.
The poor crazy old guy was left alone.
He was always alone, even when I was with him. He cared about his work more than anything else. He didn't have the time. He was always on the move. Magana was the first place I ever saw that looked like he settled, even for a brief moment.
Time to land. Get up here.
We're back on hell.
Doors.
The boys are back in town. Where do we need to go?
Cal,
We need to go over there.
we've come a long way since Braca, but the path is far from over. I want you to know the difficult challenges ahead.
I can handle it.
I know you can do. I'm not denying that.
And I know what has to be done. I've done it before.
Cal, even the strongest of Jedi.
I'm not Trilla. I'll be fine.
I know you're not. I didn't say that.
I'm not asking you to say anything.
Milk
Okay, Steve.
daddy.
Really.
Look, you two just make out and fuck us already.
I need a second.
What? I mean, am I wrong or am I right?
I'm not gonna say you're wrong. Shoot, I'll be back in a minute. Monkey Screech aside, I'll be back in a minute. Gotta put something up.
Alright. Alright, now I need to run across here. Hey chat, you're stuck with me, son. Oh wait, I should probably actually, I'm gonna smack you. And I'm gonna go snacks you. Well, Milk Denny's? What do you mean by Milk Denny's? I meant MILF. But apparently it sounds like milk. Also, shoot spiders. Hit that. I'm just gonna run over here and I'm gonna get out of here. I better go and get out of here.
An adversary.
Nah.
We will end you.
Nope. Wait, meditate, 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 meditate! Enjoy your snacky snacks.
Who's there?
Right. No, go get over here. Hello, man. How you doing? Sit down.
Looks climbable, but not without equipment.
Die!
Well, that's very much not what I wanted to happen, but it did. Go down here, y'all.
I can't believe we made it.
It's
You
because
sure had
I'm
fun.
sexy. quickly do that. Oh wait, no. I can upgrade my lightsaber damage now. Ooh, I can upgrade my lightsaber! I'm upgrading my lightsaber. I've upgraded my lightsaber damage. Well, I'm gonna use you to just flatten you everybody. Come on over here. Get the frick out of here. Lock from the other side. Where am I gonna go over there? Oh god, no, there's the sacks hanging from the ceiling.
You will go no further.
Stand aside.
No. He was right about you.
Who? What?
Jedi are thieves and selfish liars who bring nothing but death.
Back off. If you attack me again, I'll strike you down.
Oh, I won't do a thing. But my murdered sisters.
Okay.
They will have
I'm glad
their
Sarah's not here
revenge.
for this bit. Yeah, I'm really glad Sarah's not here for this bit. Yeah. I'm glad Sarah's not here. I am glad Sarah's not here right now. If Sarah comes back, chat, make sure to warn her, like, repeatedly.
More undead.
Leave this place.
Go on then. There you go.
Help, please. Much better, BD.
You will pay for their death.
Well, I'm not trying to do that respectfully. Respectfully?
How does that Night Sister keep following us? Sierra called them Force wielders. And I've never seen it used this way before. We better stay on our toes. Wait, do you have toes?
There we go.
Any idea what that flying creature is? Let's hope we don't find out.
That's gonna be a bad day if we do find out. So this is a checkpoint. I'm gonna hesitate, I guess. Yeah, shortcut unlocked. Alright.
What's that, BD?
So that's the little point on the ground to stand on. Can't
here. We will end you.
Go away.
Brothers, aid me. Where's your skill?
BD!
Here.
Pay for the Jedi sins.
Come on. Well, that didn't work the way I wanted it to, but okay. Okay. Yeah, 0. Yeah, we want like stop it.
The intruder.
There we go.
Feeling so great, BD. Let's look. Yeah? Let me see.
Undead Nightsters. Okay. I'm gonna look in chat just to see if Zara's in chat or something, like if she's just still muted or not. Just to like have like a look around just to see if Zara's here or not, because if so, I need to remind her. Or not remind her, but like
Brothers, aid me.
let her know that like there is some stuff that she will not like.
Watch where your boats go.
Nope. Sit down. I think everybody's dead. Where do I need to go? Okay. I need to meditate. I went back into meditation so I didn't have to deal with that. Oh, okay. Ow.
Turn back, Jedi.
No, I'm not going to turn back after you try to kill me. This is boss arena. Where's Spider? There you are. Sit down! I killed that already. Scan. Oh. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going now.
Sacrifices to set an example.
Ah, okay, I need to push it out here. Ah! Found it! There we go. I hope I do you proud. Alright, there we go. I'm hoping I can get past this bit before Zero comes back. Because I really don't want her getting freaked out because of some zombies.
This must be where the Knight brothers live. Through there?
I
Unless
forgot what she was doing.
Yeah, that figures.
I am the outsider. I am the tree as well.
I passed by the gate. I need a stim, BD.
Struck the Jedi. Kill the intruder.
You like
BD.
Ah, fuck. Well done, just nailed it quickly. Yeah, you know I meditate.
Another one of those.
Take him out. Right, it's a maze. And it's a maze of undead.
I have returned. Okay.
Right, turn off, turn off, turn off, turn off, turn off, turn it 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 off, turn it
Don't
off,
worry,
turn it off,
as
turn
soon
it off.
as I heard, I moved it to the side. Just let me know
Yeah,
when it's over.
good. I literally was trying to speedrun this before. What the hell? No, okay, right. Listen, I'm sorry. I did not know that there was like some sort of zombies. It was literally the undead night terrors, and I'm like, really, man? You have to do this when Sarah's not here? Like, you have to really try to lay down the zombies? Like, really? You have to, like, this game has phobias of spiders for me, and then I was thinking, like, okay, you're gonna be the brave one. Oh no, we're gonna have some freakfish zombies over here. Can you, like, not be a zombie over here? But yeah, I'm so sorry about it. And like, I was just like, please sit down that they don't act like zombies, and then they were like slouched over, and then I was like, no, bad, and then like, I'm so sorry about it. Like, I apologize in advance if you want like a discount code. I don't know. I really feel bad because of the fact that there was no zombies and I couldn't get through it very fast.
Relax, little brother, breathe. Soon as I heard the word undead, I moved the video thing to the side so I can only see chat.
Good. I'm annoyed. I'm angry. I am actually angry about this game. Zombies in it.
I mean, it's pretty shit there are spiders, too. Why the hell are there spiders? Why do there have to be spiders?
Well, at least it's like a Star Wars game, so like you would have common in there, but like I don't think any Star Wars game has ever had zombies in it. I might be wrong. You might want to like check them out on that front, but
Feeling much better. Thanks.
you know.
Just what we need.
The heck was that?
Let's see what you found.
That knocking sound.
Someone outside, I guess.
Mm.
Nail clients. Because this house is not actually a house, it's just a nail salon place, and I just happen to live in it. I am not treated like a human being in this place.
Well, you are to us.
Yeah.
That's a little distressing that the map even kind of looks like zombie faces.
When he said bring
What do you
seeds,
mean?
I hope he meant from down
I was
here.
googling how long the thing lasts, and it showed little map things, and they look kind of like zombie faces from the angle that they had.
Let's move, BD.
Also, here's a strange question, but you voted on a past poll where I was like doing like stuff. You voted for The Walking Dead as a series idea.
What would I do with it?
That was one of the ones I got. Selected the wrong thing. That's why I tried to change it after.
There was something in there.
Okay. I'm glad that you tried to, because I'm like, you're scared of zombies. I don't know if you know this.
Yeah, that's the bad thing about having cast that hop up and join you every now and then.
It might not even hint at it in the title. Like,
if Walking Dead wasn't obvious enough.
I mean, I can see where you can probably not see it be a zombie thing. Walking Dead. Talion, he's not a zombie technically, and he's a dead man walking. Think about it.
Want to look inside?
I can see where you get the misconception from.
Oh, you found something.
Now, that's the fun of having cats that come and join me sometimes. I was trying to vote on, I don't remember what the thing beside it was, and Annalise knocked my hand when I was tapping the mouse, and it got the wrong thing. So Annalise literally voted for zombies for me. That's the thanks I get for feeding this child.
Yeah, I was casually freaking out when I saw that there were zombies whilst you were gone, because it's literally like you're like, okay, I'm BR back in. It's like, oh, okay, cool. So it's gonna like BRB for a bit, and it's like, I summoned zombies to deal with you because of all the Jedis in the past that killed these people, and it's like, you fucking for real, man? You had to make zombies a thing. Why is that an owl dragon?
That thing looks like trouble.
Owl?
Yeah. Like, these aren't zombies, it's just freak fish. No. Back to like the actual troops, not dead people.
I can live with freakfish.
Oh, I know that you can live with these people because they didn't freak out before. Man, right. No, right, I'm using you as a fucking weapon. Get out. Why did you just... You can't Uno reverse an actual strike.
Apparently again. Shit, I forgot to
Especially
put
when
the
it
sand
uses
back
the
on.
force, you numpty. Okay, I'm an Uno reverse... Can you, like, stop? I hate you. Do you know that I hate you? Talion more is more of a
Revenant. Okay, kid, don't hurt yourself. Revenant.
No, I'm fucking pausing the game. I'm getting this correct. Rivenet. Oh my fuck. Where the fuck is the R? Where? Shut up. Nant. Revenant.
It's like a vengeful
Revenant.
spirit type thing.
Revenant. Revenant. Oh my fucking Christ! I swear to
Revenant.
Jesus. Revenant. 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 So Sarah.
The game tried to put you out of your misery.
The game put a zombie behind cod fur and instantly made it attack me. If you were playing this game, that controller would have gone firmly up someone's ass.
That controller would have gone through the roof. I'd be paying for roof repairs. Also, this game would be instantly uninstalled.
I am suing this game for giving my sister a traumatic experience.
I'll sue them for the spiders too.
Nah.
So there was no call for
No,
spiders.
because spiders aren't suable offense.
They are for you.
This was an arena once.
Yeah, but like it's
Night Brothers only expect those with power.
Ah! Get out of here! Oh my god, why are you like
Shrekin. What we call being wrecked by Shrek.
Prepare that ass because that juicy dick is coming. That juicy green schlong. It's a reverend.
Revenant.
Oh my god, Revenant. Revenant. Oh my fucking god. Why can I not say words? I'm supposed to be a streamer. I'm supposed to say words.
I mean, Mount couldn't either earlier.
I mean, yeah, but Mount's like got charisma. I don't.
Sure you do. That's why you have a community. That apparently is actually larger than Malk's, according to him. Them.
Well,
I keep fucking that up.
Well, how? Well, he says him and they are like his pronouns, but
yeah, I'm trying. I just keep
I know
forgetting
you
shit.
are. You corrected yourself, which is the whole point. Like what Malcolm and other people said is, as long as you correct yourself, that's the main important thing. You don't turn around and be like, oh, it's a him, and it's like, no, it's a they, and it's like, well, I don't care, it's a him now. Like, you're not, like, actively trying to, like, get his pronouns right. Unless if you are. Are you trying to actively get his pronouns right?
There would be no point in correcting myself if I were.
Right here, BD.
Quit trying.
No, I'm not withdrawn, I'm just done with this shit right now. Just die already!
Can't win, outsider.
No, I can't win. Do you know why I can't win? Because you fucks seem to spam attacks more than your nan.
It's of you to try to take care of the thing shooting you before him.
I can't do that! I'm going to fucking shove this dildo up your arse.
I coward.
Right, they're dead. Right.
You're quick.
We're back to 0 stim packs at the same bit that I died last time. Oh wait, there's a zombie over here. Guess what? I ain't getting jump scared by it. You freak fish. Like, meet the stream, not meet the stream, but like...
I've still got it to the side till you tell me otherwise. Yummy!
Zombinis in my feet. Zombinis in my feet.
Zombinis sound kind of like some kind of Italian dish made with zombie. Woodgren says a vengeful spirit that takes control of a dead body and uses it like a puppet. Sometimes they use empty suits of armor, or in rare cases, statues. At least the ones he's familiar with.
Yo, you motherfucker. Motherfucker. You motherfucker. I'm climbing up the snake. I am the snake. I'm solid snake. I am as solid as a snake. Why is there no, like, freaking... there's no, like, heal station. I can see where one is, I can't get to it.
There you go, a little
You can't
cheat
speak.
for you. Yeah, but
Oh.
it was easier to write it so you could see it more than... It's one of those things that seeing helps better than just constantly hearing.
Only death awaits you here.
Nicholas likes painting. He gets no child support. You don't have to pay no child support.
It's the good thing about being too old to produce eggs.
Here's the question: why doesn't people always fuck old people then if they don't want to have to, like, you know,
I don't
have to pay child support?
I mean, the same applies to you. Why don't you just randomly fuck an old person?
Well, I would rather have child children, but yeah. Also, I'm not interested in old people at the moment.
Well, see, that's the answer other people would give. They aren't interested in the old people.
Wait up. It might be dangerous.
What old people? They need some loving.
Yeah, old people need love too.
I'm hungry right now.
I like how you're
yanking
hungry
some
after
time.
discussing the names.
Oh fuck, hello. Am I seriously gonna have to fight this, bro?
What is it?
It's an owl!
Oh. If it's an owl, who thinks he's going to beat it?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm forced to fight this owl. Please don't disown me.
Thing on Google looks more like a bat. I'm assuming that's the first big fight you've got here.
He's bigger than God damn it! I tried to hit him. Or they. Or it. Better not come out that up. He hasn't already.
Of course he wouldn't disown you.
No! He just farted at me and it caused me damage. Even his shits are deadly. Ow. Damn it! Hey man.
Ow, ow, oh, 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 oh.
Yeah? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Ow.
Diving headbutt. Oh fuck.
Ooh, that's
what
a lot
did I
of
just
blood.
do?
Did you get into a new phase?
BD, here.
Oh, why is it not just running? Pissed it off.
Wigrin says, looks like an Owlbat feet, and it has heels, so you know.
No! Die! Get a scar on your face.
Hi,
Stop
Annalise.
it! Up here!
Hi, girl. A little baby.
Pressing the wrong buttons.
Come on. So far, you're still alive?
No!
What do you think, Jet? Do we actually believe in the aspect of success? First time?
Shut the fuck up. God.
Don't forget. Don't forget if you need it. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's that fucking boulder thing that always messes me up. No. 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 Smack that ass. Shake that ass. Watch yourself.
You went silent. I take it you died. Yep, that's a yes. Hi, Annalise. Nice to see you up here. Here's my baby. Who's the most beautiful little kitty girl in the world? Yeah, you know you are. A baby.
I don't know where Mr. Old Man Jenkins the Fifth is here tonight. He's gonna mess you up. Sorry, boy. You're gonna have to change in the land of respect, in the land of the free. Oh! The land of the free. Guess what? Back in my day, the land of the free didn't even exist. You know what we had to do? We had to go on the plantations and fix stuff. You're gonna have to get out of here, you freaking owl goblin! You thinking that you're slick? Well, guess what? You ain't, because Old Man Jenkins will stop you! Fuck! What do you think about Old Man Jenkins the Third beating this owl's ass?
I think he has a chance.
Oh yeah! Even the ladies like me a little bit here.
Come over
You're
to
trying to
Mama.
kiss me through the mic, which is very fucking creepy for Old Man Jenkins the Fifth. Sit down now, creature thingy. You think you're special? You do? I can see it in your eyes.
Oh, my little pervert. That's right.
Don't call me a girl, I'm Old Man Jenkins the Fifth. You should know my pronouns by my name. Trying to be a nibbling fool, guess what? You ain't gonna do that.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
You ain't gonna nibble on me, owl creature. Who likes owls anyway? They smell.
Neil likes owls.
One of your success. Old Man Jenkins the Third don't give no shits about people in chat. What is he in chat? but there's even the internet. Back in my day, we had dial-up. We had to like wait if someone was like on the phone, they would just like go, like no, just like it won't work.
Woodgren says, how does force powers work in this fight? You tend to forget you have them while in combat.
I can't use force powers that much. I don't even know what it is. Old Man Jenkins deferred back in my day. We didn't even know what. We didn't even have Star Wars. Do you know what we had? We had sticks in the playgrounds. We had to make our own Clone Wars.
Isn't that just called having kids until you have twins?
What?
Isn't that just called reproducing until you have twins?
No, I meant like we had sticks in the playground.
Yeah, but the Clone Wars, you had to make your own Clone Wars.
I don't know. Back in my day, we didn't even have to talk about incest.
Back in your day, you were the incest.
Exactly. That's why I have 3 feet.
Oh, I just imagine a penis with a foot at the end. Imagine if you're me. Imagine if your dick had a joint like in your knee, and you could just swing it up and down and take people with it.
I need a stim, BD.
What do you mean? Back in my day, we had a lot more crazy activities. Don't worry, info's that thing.
I'm going to pull up my Microsoft whiteboard and send you this.
Help me, BD.
Delete. Yes. New.
Back in my day, Old Man Jenkins V didn't have to worry about some government because we were the government in the Wild West. Now what even is the controller right now? I don't even know what I'm doing.
Nico says, get twins and make them battle.
That's Malgaio, and he ain't even here right now.
Love you too.
What is this thing doing? It's climbing out of here. Look at it escaping for its glory hole.
It's escaping. This sounds a lot like an unfinished battle that you're gonna end up finishing as soon as you get out of there.
I ain't fucking finishing it. I need my own pensioners breakfast. I'm gonna hand it back to Edward. That hurt me so much.
Sorry, Donnie.
Wait, I'm sorry.
I accidentally stepped on him. Well, not quite stepped, but I put my foot down on him.
Yeah, I may have hurt my throat a lot by doing that voice, so I hope it was worth it.
It was funny, but don't hurt yourself.
If it was funny, then it was worth it. Yeah, now it just feels like I got like a knife in my throat. Ow. Basically, the way I had to do Old Man Jenkins' voice is just sound like you're constipated. Which I think I nailed down. One of those coming to the Force. I don't. It was. Did anybody even comment on my voice at all?
I did. Out loud.
Was that it? Was it just only you?
Ow, we're good. I'm sorry. And yeah, as far as I know, it was.
Oh, for fuck's sake! All that effort.
The return of Old Man Jenkins. And the subsequent downfall.
The strongest Night Brothers faced a rite of passage by venturing into the lair of this creature.
I have done that, and it has been delicious because I get to drink liquids after it.
Like a blood?
Yeah. Oh, have I told you the story that someone, like, punched me in the jaw so hard that it actually made me, like, cut my own gums with my teeth?
What?
Yeah, that happened. It's fun.
Bastards?
I mean, it's not the worst thing that's happened to me.
It's still not good.
Yeah, but I have worse things happen to me.
It's still not
On a
good.
daily basis.
Save. Okay. Where's your Discord thing?
Oh, by the way, there's no zombies.
Yay! I'm also gonna send you the Nick thing for Discord so you can see what I was talking about with the knee and the foot. Can be seen after.
Oh, I thought that you meant like someone pegging with the third foot because you said incest.
No.
Yeah, that's not what I meant. I was more thinking of it being like a tail.
Still what I envisioned. But imagine if you could actively
That's really
use it to kick
detailed as
someone.
well. Like actual like hips area and like the where you actually give with those types of drawings is scary.
No, what's scary is you think that's good after it took maybe 10 seconds.
Yeah, but like it's better than other people's concept art on that same program.
I don't know anyone who wants to use whiteboard for their art. It's just what I have.
Yeah, some people use that.
Nikos is right. You don't really compare it to what's the worst thing that's happened. It's still just pain. You just fell through again. What the? Oh, okay. You didn't fall through. There is a gap there.
Stay low, buddy.
Oh man, Jenkins, you need to come back over here.
Yep.
Oh my god. It's literally falling on his head. Or their head. I can't. Can I call it Liz?
Yeah.
Or is that disrespectful?
I don't think
I've been killed.
I don't think the bat
It
owl can
one-shots
complain
you.
about what you call it.
It one-shot you.
Don't die.
Well, I already did.
So who believes in the aspect of failure and who believes in the aspect of success?
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to make a poll. Let's do that. Also, do you like the whole thing that I put?
Slash poll.
Or like, do you like the new, thing?
Which, huh?
The thingy.
What thingy? Is it this? Where? I've got the poll thing up. I've got the poll thing up. I don't see anything.
The thingy. Where you spend your points and it does the thing.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna hate my life for that, but hey.
We're gonna die.
I like how he just went, we're gonna die. I'm just stabbing its leg. Oh crap. Hey! Skydiving. Oh, we're actually skydiving.
Oh, you have to grab onto him, don't you?
I think so.
Or land on him, maybe?
Here we go again.
There we go.
Alright. We're riding him now. I just made him do a diving headbutt into the tree. I like how I'm not actually losing health for failing.
That's because you're just straight dying. It's just reloading immediately.
Yeah, but I'm not even lost HP. There's no flow. Whatchamacallit. Just gonna go head first into that rock.
Get ready, BD! Jump! I don't know how we're gonna get down from this. It's a long drop.
Nia says, I returned to a giant ugly bat. Neat. Even the faces on the mountain are impressed.
I was more thinking it was an owl, but okay, yeah.
It does kind of remind me of a bit of a mix of both. I can kind of see the owl, but I also see the bat.
Again, this game does not punish you for failing the thing at that point. I'm not really complaining because that means I don't have to go through it, but it knows that is bullshit. I was torpedoing into a hill. I think we killed it. We killed it by the power of concussion.
You okay?
Woo!
Yeah, I'm great. Wish I could say the same for this creature,
The
though.
success people won. See, and we believed in you.
Eyes. How do I get over there? I don't even know how I'm gonna get back over there, but okay. Okay, so
Hold on, why do herbivore bats need to have that big a wingspan? Why do they need to be that big? They're going after plants. The plants can't exactly escape.
it wasn't a herbivore.
No, like Nia said, I found out today that there are giant bats with a wingspan that can reach 5'6". So, can terrifying. Luckily, they're 100% herbivores. Why do herbivores need to be that big? It's not like their prey's running away.
To assert dominance. Make it seem like there's a reason for bats even existing in the first place. So I'm there.
Huh?
Look at the This game
What?
is a masterpiece. EA makes flawless games with no flaws whatsoever and reasonably priced.
What is even? He's got the jitters.
I'm more like... No, it was even, but more of... Ow. I can do it.
Scat Manning, according to Whitgren.
That's the bridge into their village. I doubt they expected us to come back. Still, there's gotta be a stealthier way in. Honestly, I had no idea this was here when I pulled the bridge down. Just wanted to see what would happen. Like you and the cutter on the sheet.
There. Plump, tough nightingale, hot pocket. Chicken big ring.
What, have you both clipped the same thing?
Yeah. We have. Clips of what? It showed up.
Just need to know, don't you?
We can see it, yeah.
What you got there?
It says the names Twitch assigns to clips. Wonder what the story is behind those. And I have no idea, but man, they come up with some really good ones sometimes. And some really fittingly appropriate ones.
They want you to do that, but then they had to... Like, recently they've been going back into the random gibberish things, haven't they? Because they've run out of, like, names to do, so they've now gone into actual, like, random letters links again. They're starting to run out of name things. Right?
Seems like.
Well, how many people, like, Malk said, the top 10 were, like, something streamers, I don't know. But, like, the top something streamers, like, what did he say originally? Was it top 20 or top, like, 50? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
But basically, Malk said that he's technically in the top something streamers. Because, you know...
I think 20 something %.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Because there's like so many people on Twitch, where it's like, we're in the top 20 and we're like really small.
Potato Gaping Rock Band. Yeah, the first part will always be something like Bulging Rhino Potato Gaping Rock Band, and then it'll be the normal clip style.
Yeah, it's just that. So for sneezing, I don't think I have hay fever, but for some reason I'm sneezing a lot. My eyes feel watery.
Sounds like you still have hay fever. Maybe allergens, maybe pollen count is just that high there that even people who don't usually suffer from it are starting to. That's how it's been here. Because my boss doesn't usually suffer from allergies from pollen either, but it's been so ridiculously high lately. She came in just absolutely miserable recently. Hey, Bernie!
Bernie! Bernie! Bernie. Hi. Hi. I'm too excited to say hello to Bernie. I'm sorry.
You cannot stand against us.
Bernie says Jiggle Monster.
There is a song called Zombie Gigolo. Oh no, it's not, it's a zombie prostitute. That's what I meant. You'd actually like it.
Zombie prostitute. There's a movie about that too. I
Yeah,
couldn't
but
watch
there
it,
is-
but Mom did.
But you can actually like watch it because the zombie is not actually acting like a zombie. It's just like it's the same color as one. So if you can like deal with zombie-ish colored skin.
Now, BD.
Oh, is it the oh shit, what is it? Oh god, I can't remember his name. Voltaire? Or something like that? The name of the guy who does the song? Is it like Voltaire?
Yeah, but I can't remember names. Like.
Oh.
Describe his voice.
Have you heard When You're Evil or
Help, BD.
yeah, Zombie Prostitute. Yes, that one, Nia. Is it the Rotten Kinda Cute song?
Yes!
Whenever we're on the spot, I can almost never remember what I need to remember. Okay, yeah, thank you, Nia. Yeah, it's Voltaire.
I think you'll like it, personally. I might be wrong, but I'm willing to be wrong against I'm gonna fucking eat you. So yeah, hey Burn, are you okay?
Oh, is it DMCA friendly?
Famous Jedi skills.
He says, I think I only know that song because Icy put it on once and I happened to be at a stream.
I think Burn's not here anymore.
Nope, still shows him in the list, but that doesn't necessarily. Oh, yeah, there we go. Still here.
Don't be sorry. I'm just being a cuddly fuck and I'm just wanting to know if you're okay.
You can do what you need to, Bernie. It's okay.
If you need to do some nans with Nico, then you can go and do that. The nan orgy with two big dilfs. No!
I grow tired of waiting for instruction from the sister. This intruder must be dealt with.
Are you laughing at the fact that Vernon just went in?
Yes.
Stuck in. Okay. I'm actually stuck in this place. Oh wait, there's this bit over here.
There we go.
We witnessed a ship crash in the swamps.
Be cautious. I sense great danger.
It doesn't take me anywhere, it's just literally the side of them. What's wrong?
Just allergies. 100 bits
Sorry.
from Widgren. Well, I'll be going, so have fun and good luck, everyone. Take care,
Why
Whitbread.
with the bits? Why? No, stop it. Save your money. Spend on someone who deserves it. And zero no before you say I do. That's no.
What'd you do?
I don't.
Bernie says, but they are, though.
No, they're not.
They are.
They're not.
Are.
No. Because I can and you do it. You bully.
Cal, have you found the tomb?
Close, but got a little sidetracked.
Reeves is acting strange. He swears he saw someone outside the mantis. Everything's getting to him.
Pretty sure that's who he is.
Are you all right?
I'm not seeing things, so yes. I'm coming out of a Night Brother village now. Hoping to get back on track.
Sounds like you're handling yourself.
Yeah, BD and I got this.
Bye, Whitgren. He had big dongus. Daddy Bird. Nah, I think Burn being a dad would be cool.
Yeah, both
Don't you agree,
would
Sarah?
be good for parents.
I wouldn't.
Except you would.
No. I'd fuck off first day.
No, you wouldn't.
I would.
Ed said you'd be a good
How would
parent, Bern.
Which is lies.
It is not lies. You would be.
Deceit. How?
You both would be.
I know Burn will be, but like, how would I?
Because you yourself have said you have experience with kids.
No sign of that old man.
I've never got something pregnant.
got him.
No, but like babysitting, etc.
Yes.
That's experience with kids.
That's looking after someone for like one day.
That's still experience with kids. You kept them alive. Yes, you would, Burn.
Then you would be good with a parent then.
I've never had to keep a child alive for a day.
Yeah, but I've done it for less than 24 hours also.
This must be the tomb.
My definition of a day is just like a full work day.
I've never even had to do that, so.
Something interesting?
My friend, we've reached the
Burn would be a great dad because he would get all the MILFs. Wanting them. Daddy Burn with the big dog.
Princess, I don't even know dad jokes.
Whatever that was.
That's what Google's for.
It's gone.
You know all the puns in the world. You have been in my stream. No. I refuse that statement. Why my kid? My kid, help!
How?
Help! I'm a kid!
What's brown and sticky? A stick.
Kid. I want out!
Hey, Cal. Ready for a rematch later?
Yeah, anytime.
Sounds good. On your way to training?
Always.
All right then. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Cal sounds the exact same as he was as a kid. That does not. No. I don't like that.
We're getting new orders.
He hasn't gone through puberty at all.
Finally. I'm ready to be gone from this dump. You're in a rush.
Master T'Pol's called me for training.
You got this, kid.
Aww, they're being nice to the kid.
Master T'Pol?
Padawan, it's time for instruction.
Yes, Master?
Reach our position. Do not keep me waiting.
Okay.
Good.
How the fuck am I supposed to get over there? Oh, this way.
Stay on task.
Princess, oh no, it's Order 66. Oh no! And did you hear about the man who lost his left side? He was alright.
Fuck.
That was good.
No, it wasn't! Okay.
Yes, it was.
Oh, but you...
Whoa! Cheap shot, Commander.
Focus. Were you concentrating, you would have anticipated this distraction. Better, Padawan. Join me. Get a move on, Padawan.
I fucked up.
Princess, not for long. Time to kill the younglings.
We'll begin with physical preparation. First, though, we have orders. Raka is secure. Move out from Maikito Shore.
Yes!
Must be.
Master, are you okay? No! No!
Oh no!
What's happening? What did the commander just...
Padawan, something terrible is happening. Clouds betrayed us. There are no answers to your questions. Not yet. We need to get off this ship. Quickly. Get to the escape pods. Use the maintenance holes. Train for this. Do you remember?
Yes, Master. Well, what about you?
I will create a distraction you need to. If I am not there when you arrive, depart without me. I will find you, Raka.
There it is.
Understand?
Yes, Master.
They're coming. Seal the blast.
I hate the fact that
Any
it's
crossing
the
path,
place.
do not hesitate. May the force be with you. Go. Go!
I like how he actually cares about the child.
No, stop!
Oh, they actually are trying to kill the child. Alright.
I guess we now know where this child got his style from. His master's awful haircut, according to the knight.
Need to pull that to get through.
And Brent says, yeah, it's Order 66.
What's Order 66?
Besides, what's going on?
Something awful.
We have eyes on the Jedi.
Genocide.
No sign of the little one. Search everywhere. You can't have gone far.
Yeah, they actually are trying to kill the little one. Cool ways.
Hold this room. I'll search the area. Reporting casualties. DePaul has taken out multiple squads. Shoot on sight. Copy that.
Where we stand. What changed?
I know.
What was that? Someone's in the maintenance halls.
I think I'm near the turbo lift. Not much further after that.
Is the whatchamacallit? Is the stormtroopers bad guys, or are they just brainless?
Pretty sure.
That doesn't help. Well, Charles dead.
Order 66 was successful, apparently.
Is it just me, or is there a little fox fucking?
What?
Can you hear that?
No. If
Sounds
it's
like
game
a
audio, I
fox,
can't
like,
hear anything.
shagging. I like how we didn't know this until like now. As like I like how he also just casually kills people as well, unless he's a child.
Take him out. Let me go after DePaul.
Burns says, I think this is a prequel trilogy. That's an alarm, Ed.
On your lightsaber!
Sorry, Master.
Keep climbing. I'll meet you up ahead.
It is the game, but it definitely sounded like some fox like having a meeting. It literally sounds like it's in my left ear. So I lost my saber. This is actually annoying me, that fucking noise.
Burns says, and you argued that you were more innocent than me.
No, I'm more innocent than you.
You are not more innocent than him.
I am. He's the porn provider in some servers, I've heard.
And yet Ed Hub is a thing, and Burn Hub is not.
Get ready.
I mean, the hubs are a fucking thing.
That man just straight up failed.
The door controls!
You enraged the beast.
And says, alarms are usually annoying. Naya says, I mean, I think that's the point of alarms. If you make a sound very annoying, you'll want to leave the place it's sounding at. Bernad's not all drug dealers are drug users.
War is not over, my Padawan. Hold the line. Wait for the Jedi Council signal. Remember, trust only in the Force.
Yes, Master.
Oh wait, no, it's Thanos' twin. That's what it's Thanos when he didn't shave his pubes on his chin.
From Nia, I'm sorry, is this kid's force power to make stuff vibrate? Well, whoever becomes his partner is going to be very happy.
No, it's just slow down people. That's why it looks like it's vibrating.
Padawan. It's time for instruction.
Wait, am I
I think
fighting
there's a
him?
fitting analogy. I think that's... Yes, it is.
Fear rules you, as always. Your will is weak. You lack discipline. Let fear break your connection to the Force. No!
Oh, I just realised it's trying to, like...
My blood is on your hands, apprentice. You are a failure, a weakling, a traitor. You are no Jedi!
He goes, ouch, tip, don't hit the wall with your thumb, it hurts a lot.
Oh, did I just break my own lightsaber?
It's broken. The crystal shattered.
Great!
Useless.
What do I do now?
BD? Thanks. Let's just get out of here. I can't explain BD. Not sure I even understand.
It's not go as planned. You can't say it didn't want you.
Leave me alone.
Leave you alone, lost and defenseless in this dangerous place. Never.
Okay, enough of this. Who are you really?
Alan Malikos. Former Jedi. So, well, we both survived the Purge. My troops betrayed me. I was forced to strike them down, and I escaped to this desolate place. The darkness here. It almost took me. But I conquered it.
Just damn, well, at least you still have your connection to the Force.
You're the one the Night Brothers follow.
Burns says, let you know he had to go, please.
Alright, I'll see you later, Brian. Love you.
There we go. Always a good thing when a homeless man gets half naked in front of you and tells you he's the same as you. From Nia.
That's everything the Jedi stood against.
These are dark times. They will consume us if we do not stand with each other.
I don't need your help.
That broken lightsaber tells a different tale. You saw something in there. Yeah. Something terrible. There are many such places here in Dathomir. Join my family. I can teach you how to control its power.
I'm not joining you, you fucking
Join
cop,
my
man.
family, and I will teach you to control the power. Familiar words, Malikos.
Sister Merrin, you overstep your bounds.
For years, you said the Jedi orchestrated the massacre that killed my sisters.
Burns says just have to
Yet
go to his
here
room.
one stands, and you seek only to bring him into your family.
Burns said just have to go to
You were told to deal
room.
with it. Clearly you lack the power, little witch.
Power. You are mad, Magnus. Dothamir has unmade you, and my misplaced loyalty has allowed you to lead the Night Brothers astray. Unlike the Jedi, the Night Sisters of Dothamir do not turn on their kind. Our bond is eternal.
Your sisters are dead.
Yes. Their graves are all around.
Okay. Might want to look away soon. Those are the sacks that the zombies come out of.
Okay. Give me the morning.
What the fuck is happening? Okay, yeah, they're squeezing the sacks out.
This power is beyond your control.
You both shall die. When you face one Night Sister of Dothamir, you face us all!
Now it's just running away from the zombies, so great. Doing a zero and run.
Jump high. Seer, tell Grace to get Mantis running.
What's happening?
A Night Sister. She raised the dead. They're after me. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Nico says those look like gigantic
Prepare for
testicles.
takeoff.
So Nico says those look like gigantic testicles.
Tasty kind or not tasty kind?
I assume tasty.
Get us out of here!
Okay, the zombies are gone.
Just crawled all over my ship! Just go!
They're hanging into the bottom of the ship, but they've fallen off now. Right, free.
Woo!
Did you find the tomb? Master's lightsaber.
Master Paul, I saw the day he died. I saw what I did. Now it's destroyed. I couldn't save him.
Cal, you were only a child.
No, I know I could have helped him if I'd been stronger and braver, if I would have listened to him.
He says you're free to get your ass kicked somewhere else.
I know it.
Nico, so I would assume not tasty,
Cal,
considering
it's
they
time
might
I
have been the
told you
ones
everything
that
that
opened and
happened to me
released zombies
when
at.
I escaped the Empire. They brought Shirley in the room. And when I saw her eyes, they showed me what I had caused. She was an Inquisitor. And something in me gave. And I lost all control. I dipped into the dark side. And I killed them all. Every last one of them. Except for her. And for years, I couldn't forgive myself. I was a wreck. Because I had all this rage. And I tried pushing it down, but there was no hiding from myself. And all I wanted to do was die. But then I learned about the Hologram. A spark of hope that there could be a future. That we could move on. Get up. I can't change what I did no more than you can change what happened to your master. It's in the past. But Cal, you have to make a choice to move on.
How?
You're gonna start with this. You are going to build a new one.
I mean, that was my new one, but hey. I don't know how far we are in the game.
I'd assume you're getting pretty far.
I don't think so.
Cal, you will be tested.
Yeah. But I'm ready.
I don't mean just here. Every Jedi faces the dark side. And it's very easy to fail.
You're still struggling with the dark side. Even after cutting yourself off from the Force.
We will always struggle. But that is the test. It's the choice to keep fighting that makes us who we are.
I guess it's about time I find out who I am.
Bernie says to boop you, so booped.
Why am I getting booped?
Say that again?
Why am I getting booped?
I asked. Now we wait to find out.
Okay.
Nia says there's a new Avatar coming out and Avatar game coming out in the future. The Blue People Avatar, not Avatar The Last Airbender.
And why the fuck would I care? Anime! Also, that sounded really aggressive to Nia. That's not what I meant. Now I've seemed like a dick to Nia, I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure Nia probably knew what you meant.
Like... Really bad. My one's still broken, good. Gotta love the fact that my lightsaber's broken.
It's been a while, but yeah. I remember. Every Jedi comes here as a kid. Or they did. When there were Jedi. Looks like a way through over there. Now be careful with the ice.
Sarah,
Yes.
when do you want to end this, by the way?
Up to you.
I don't mind how that's what I'm asking you. But also I need to do that thing with those 10 as well. And check Discord as well. So, up to you when you feel like ending.
Well, anytime's good. I guess is when you get to a
This
good
is the
spot,
worst
maybe.
blizzard I've ever seen. Storm, temple. It all feels
Are you still
connected
going to be
somehow.
around to talk to?
Yeah.
Still going to be around in the party?
Sure.
You may be quiet over it because I've got no text people.
That's fine.
In the name of Bernie, I shall climb this ice that he climbs his nan. Wait, climbs his nan? I think I said the wrong words. Hopefully Burn's not here to hear that.
Too bad Burn is.
Okay, well, I'm being disowned.
And DJ chose Guy in our raid to Skookum Hime.
Oh yeah, because Malcolm Toro are there, aka the bet people. Yeah. I'll raid them. Don't you worry.
Great Jedi meditated here. He returned at points throughout his life to contemplate his many adventures and trials.
Did I go the wrong way? Must have. I'm back down there. Do you think Mark would actually want to do another again?
Yes.
We were supposed to do one this week, but I don't know if he actually wants to do one in the first season.
Yes.
Also don't know if... I know I'm supposed to be doing... I'm basically, next week, I'm planning to just do 4 weeks of collabing with people. And the key word is plan. Or like, want to plan. Because I haven't actually sorted out 2 people that I wanted to do. Because I want to do 2 different people, but I think they might be busy. One of them includes Zero, who's here right now.
It depends on day.
Well, it'll be the weekend probably.
Well, if it's the
I'm doing
weekend, then I'm
Tora-
free.
I think I'm doing tour like Friday. The amount potentially Thursday if he's still up for it, which I don't even know if he's remembered anymore. And then there's Saturday and Sunday, and I potentially will be doing Burn, depending if he's free, you know. To try to see if I can speedrun Yakuza. Then, you know, this, which I also kind of want to speedrun.
Thanks, PD.
Where's the actual save point in this?
Yeah, it used to be beautiful.
That is a good question.
Warmth is nice.
Might do some art after show. I don't know why I've been in art mode. I know my recent one is probably terrible.
It's not
I remember
terrible.
this room. Master Yoda melted that door to let us into the caves. Not with the Force.
It isn't
With that
terrible.
crystal. The light passed through it and carried its warmth. I bet we can do it too.
I forgot I like. I didn't snap the wire, damn it. I'm blinded! Yeah. I think some Dark Souls now because I completely forgot that to ask you, so like, never gonna know everyone. Alright, see you later, Nia. I would love to live there. Grab the crystal wire. Yeah. Sarah?
And?
How do you think we can suppose Malcolm and Ten?
A sketch of them together? Hanging out? With you?
Yeah, he's only given me permission to draw a dragon though. I could draw Malk and Ten. And Tor being completely short. I'm not good with drawing animals at all.
That's okay, I'm with you in that boat. Majority of animals are ridiculously hard. Are you okay?
Yep. I'll find a way out to get across to that side without... That's going to be challenging. Okay, I found my way around the problem.
Oh? Is it O?
Yeah. Why,
You found your way around the problem.
okay. Oh, that's a problem. I didn't know. There isn't a save point. Look, it's melting the ice.
That looked like it hurt.
Is this the save point? You're damn right. Okay, wait, this is the
Woo.
save point for now. Right, I'm in the stream and gonna raid school. Malcolm Tora.
Time to raid
Unless
Scooby.
Zero's already done that. Did you just say Scooby?
Yeah. Skookum, Scooby, why not?
I just seen a penis in the DMs. AA Master of Game. Really? You had to clip that?
What, huh?
Alright, are we raiding? Alright. I'll see all of you later. Have a nice day, have a nice life, have a nice whatever. Take care of Scoo. Say hello to Malk. Because tell, with the raid message, say hello Shorty and Delicious Dragon and Foxy Lady. Oh,
Have
not Foxy
fun.
Lady, it's they. It's Foxy...
Foxy person.
Person, yeah. Right. Bye-bye!
Have fun, bye!